quick, yeah.
That's right, Alan. We're down here in Kansas City with Tony Luetkemeyer, who has just been named to the 34th District Senate seat. Tony, how does it feel to be wrapping up this campaign?
It's so exciting. I would be lying if I said I wasn't exhausted. I'm ready to get some sleep, but then get to work for the people of Buchanan and Platte counties starting tomorrow.
And you've been going hard through the primary, through this election right now, and they've both been pretty tight races. What do you think's made you stand out as a candidate here?
You know, I mean, I think it was a lot of it was just getting out and talking to voters. One of the things that I heard at the polls a lot when we were standing up there was people said, you know, hey, I voted for you because you came by my house or you called me on the phone. And people like that personal connection with people who are running for office. They want somebody who's going to listen to them, who's going to carry their voice to Jefferson City, and that's one of the things that we've really campaigned on this entire time.
Awesome. And you've had a lot of personal ties here in Kansas City and in Platte City. How's it been kind of connecting with voters up in Buchanan County?
You know, it's been great. You know, one of the things I've always said is that St. Joe really reminds me a lot of the hometown that I grew up in, you know, in Farmington, Missouri. It's a town built on industry. It's smaller than St. Joe, but it very much feels a lot like St. Joe. And so I've just, you know, got to have a lot of great friendships that have developed over the course of the last year and a half since I've started campaigning, and St. Joe just really feels like a second home to me.
And even though the campaign's wrapping up, you still got a long way ahead of you. What are some of the big issues you're looking to tackle?
Yeah, you know, for me, it's all about jobs. You know, whenever I was knocking doors and talking to people in St. Joe, you know, people talked about bringing more good-paying jobs back to Northwest Missouri. And so I think there are a couple parts to that. I think first is workforce development, you know, making sure that we have the training in place so that people can take the jobs that are there right now, but then also making sure that we're doing some common sense, regulatory, pro-business reforms that make Missouri a magnet to bring more good small businesses to the state and create more good-paying jobs.
That's awesome. Well, thanks again for